Well, hello there, guys. Let me know if you guys see the game screen. We're just going to make sure that everything is running properly. We had a little issue where we can't seem to get the game screen up on OBS, so we're trying a display capture feature here. So if you guys do see the game screen, let me know, and we will get started. Sorry guys, just have to get rid of the advertisement, so now we'll pause that. So I'm going to jump back here. So if you guys see the game screen, please be so kind as to let me know. If you don't, also let us know in the comments down below and we'll try to fix this issue. So of course we're continuing where we left off last time with the legacy of the Weirdboy Twitch stream, and we're going to try to go ahead and finish up the mission, hopefully with a victory, although I can't promise you one. I'm going to do my absolute best to get one here. So just let me know if you guys see it down below. Obviously we're in display mode, so you'll also see some of the chat screen as well, but you should be seeing right now at least the full game screen itself. We're going to be jumping in and out of the game so I can check the chat, of course, see what you guys are saying, etc. But let's see what happens here. So one moment here. Thank you, Byron. Very cool. Okay, so like I said, you guys will see me jumping in and out a bit, so keep that in mind. I am going to go ahead and try and fix this group up. And apparently we have strange cocktail that increases fighting ability. I like that. I definitely want to increase that as well, but for now I just want to move forward with some of these stronger units. And of course we've got Big Red himself right there. Let's move over here. I think we can go ahead and end the turn and turn it over to the Space Wolves. Of course, hoping this entire time that we end up getting a really nice attack against them so that we can finish them off once and for all. Let's go ahead and end this turn, guys. I really want to try to get that first victory if it's possible. And it looks like very nice. We actually got a return fire on the enemy, although we've got that enemy Predator tank just firing at us. And I have no idea how we're going to take that thing out. At least the flash gets are still getting some really good shots here, as evidenced by the almost total destruction of the assault team. And I think that they can even be wiped out by our close combat men pretty quickly. Come on, don't hurt the flash gets. Of course, we've got some flamers here. The flamers can actually have a lot of damage dealt to them. But let's just hope that the rest of these guys do pretty well. And like I said, a lot of response shots or counter shots here, which I'm liking. But I wonder if it's going to continue like this for the rest of the game. We really need to stay on top. Oh, nasty shots. All right, it looks like the Dreadnought, or the Dreadnought is getting some pretty barbaric shots on our men. And obviously each dead flash gets is going to hurt us quite a lot. We need them to start taking out the heavier enemy units, and that's not including the tanks or anything like that. Pretty sure those things can handle themselves. So as you can see over here, the Space Wolves are definitely regrouping. It is all up to the rest of our men, particularly our Mega Nobs, to take out the rest of these Space Wolves over here on the left side. And we also have a few more areas we can capture to unlock even more units, which, quite frankly, we probably need to achieve a victory on this mission. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see everybody. And once again, we are running this in display mode, so there will be some in and out of the game. And unfortunately, we lost one of our most important units just there. We didn't lose Big Red, but almost as good as Big Red. And we see there's a position here where the enemy has tanks. They've got missiles. We've got to try to hit that position and destroy it. Oh, come on, don't hurt my Def Dread. We already lost a Mega Dread. Yeah, I still have laser guns. I mean, it's incredible the amount of things that the enemy has here. We're really going to have to fight back. Oh my gosh, at least they missed that shot against the flash gets. The Mega Nobs are still in a lot of trouble here. All right, first things first. I want to bring forward the Kilocan rocket, even if I get shot at. I really want to bring him forward because I think he's going to be essential in taking out this unit, the Wolfguard Terminators, but it looks like we can't fire at the Wolfguard Terminators yet. So we'll fire at the Grey Hunter Bolter Pack. And actually, we got a pretty nice shot there. Only 17 HP, though. Let's hit this Grey Hunter Bolter Pack. Sort of spread the damage evenly. Unfortunately, it didn't spread too well just then. But let's see if the Slugganobs can at least fire with their pistols here. Yeah, but not enough damage. Keep shooting. Good hits, boys, but you're just not doing enough damage to really warrant much attention from us. We'll keep moving up, of course. 1 HP, come on. What are these bullets made of? Paper? All right, let's get the Mega Nobs forward. I think the Mega Nobs should be able to at least wipe this unit out. Very high damage for, or very high chance for damage, and there we go. Beautiful. So the Mega Nobs absolutely managed to finish the job. Looks like there's one more unit. Nope, but there are definitely some Grey Hunter Bolter Packs here. Only 5% of a chance to hit, though. I'm not even going to take that chance. It's just not even worth it. We will move our Battle Wagon forward, though, and the Battle Wagon can absolutely open fire. And I'm surprised that this thing can do so much damage. I really imagine it just being a regular sort of wagon. In-game sounds. Thank you for letting us know. We'll try to fix that. Let me take a look here. We've done it before. So let's go ahead and we have to switch just to the headset earphone. This should work, so let me know if it does, guys. Should be getting in-game sounds. And how's it going, Contra? Good to see you. And I hope everybody on YouTube is also watching us. Everybody on Facebook. Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys, everybody, of course. Now, I'm going to see if I can do any damage here with these guys. So we're going to use the Flamer. I actually should have been careful. I didn't realize, but I was attacking my own Death Dread. That Flamer attack. So I'm going to move forward with the Death Dread. Unfortunately, to do any damage, we are going to have to take some return fire. I think it's just the only way we're going to get close enough to be able to do any damage to the enemy here. So let's go for it. And I'm not even sure how effective fire is going to be against a land speeder. Maybe not very. Doesn't look like it did any damage to him that time. Wow, that may not be worth any damage whatsoever. We're still going to keep moving towards the enemy, but that is surprising. Burn them, boys. Good work.
Watch out, brothers.
And as for the Storm boys, I could go straight for that next point, which I really want to do. But I think I'll go ahead and open fire first. One more left. Alright, there we go. And let's try to jump over here on the structure. Of course, quite a lot of enemies nearby, but we're not in a position to open fire on them or anything like that. Well, we're not playing BSG Deadlock right now, but we will be playing it on Wednesday, so we can talk about it then for sure. I promise. But for right now, we tend to like to focus on the games we're actually playing on. It's just kind of a thing we do. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, of course, you know, it's not for everybody. I personally really like the animations, especially when you zoom in. I think the characters look great. Now, of course, we need to take on this Dreadnought, and I don't think that our flash gets even can really do a lot of damage to this guy. I think it's going to have to be entirely up to these men right here to hit the Sky Claws. We're going to end up hurting our own men with this attack. I'm actually going to take the risk, and with the flash gets 10% chance to hit this gun, and this is called a snaz gun, I believe is the name. It has to be actually quite close to the enemy. Like really close, or really far away, excuse me, to be able to do any damage. So we might be out of luck in terms of doing damage. This guy's damage potential is 15%. I mean, that's really low. We're still going to fire, but I don't think we're going to do a lot of damage to that Dreadnought. So 3 HP, and of course they got a critical hit in response and 119 damage. Those are not winning odds, but we're going to have to use the snaz gun against the enemy here. We have nowhere else to go. We either fire or we get shot at. We can't retreat, so I'm just going to keep on firing. Hope we get lucky. Might be a good time to bring up some reinforcements. We don't usually need reinforcements when you're using something this powerful, but in this case, we do. And actually, I know there's also tanks over here. Sure enough, the Predator is there. I want to see if we can get any shots. Might have to get even closer, but we got a Dreadnought and a Predator on the way. They're going to open fire on us. Yep. So a lot of enemy units here that can do just tremendous damage to us. I'm going to basically ignore them, and I'm going to go just focus on the enemies we have over here. Because I don't think we can defeat that Predator and all of those las cannon teams unless we're heavily armored, put it that way. And the only way to do that is to capture more territory. So actually, we can fire at the Skyclaw, although our chance to hit is pretty low. I'd rather fire at the Dreadnought, even though our chance to hit is equally low. We actually managed to get a shot there. So we got a shot, and we removed some cover from in front of the Dreadnought. I could take that. Obviously, things could be better, but I'll go home with that and be fairly happy. All right, let's keep going. Come on, bring up the wool bikes. Got a lot of other orcs that can also move forward here. And really the goal, for me at least, is to try and take as many of these points as quickly as possible, because we're going to get reinforcements every time we use them. And I think that's definitely going to be an important part of this Let's Play. So we're going to get Big Red over there to where the other large enemy units are, like the Dreadnought, etc., and see if we can't put a stop to that. Let's also move up the Snotgrub Nobs. And the Dreadnought is behind full cover. Yup, Byron is right on this one. Oh, cool, you mean Babylon for the map contest. Will there be new contests for map makers? I don't honestly know. It's a very good question. I think it would be pretty cool if there was. But that's definitely something to consider. I know a lot of you guys are still working very hard at these maps, and you know, a lot of you guys that didn't win still did an incredible job. We were really impressed. So that's a possibility for sure. And again, the best place to make these requests is really on the forums, because all of the product managers see that. And if you guys are putting up, hey, I want to make more maps for the map making contest, they're probably going to be like, okay, well, if you want to get enough people to sign on to this, then yeah, we're up for that. Let's turn the turn over to the Space Wolves guys. Unfortunately, I can't. Oh, maybe I can. I was just about to say I can't use the mech gun, but it looks like I might be able to. So actually, I'm going to use the mech gun over here on one of the missile units, the Longfang missile units. Actually, maybe a little closer is better. Let's do it on this las cannon unit. Nice. Got one of them down, and honestly, one guy with a las cannon down is pretty good for us. Now, we should still open fire here at the Grey Hunters. Definitely should have gotten more damage than that. And one of our Mega Gnomes is about to bite the dust for sure. Alright, we're going to end the turn, guys. Let's hope for the best. I'll make sure I didn't forget anybody. I don't think I did. Here we go, guys. Of course, the assault team is going to keep attacking. Oh boy, they just completely destroyed our assault team. I was really hoping that those guys would manage to get to that victory point, but it looks like we're going to have to fight for it now. And that's not something I was hoping for at all. I just wanted to easily take that victory point, get some reinforcements, and move on to victory. Now that possibility is becoming less and less likely. And they're also getting critical hits on our chopper, and it's completely gone. Man, we're not getting a break here. And remember, this is just the first battle of Legacy of the Weirdboy, so obviously you can see how these battles could get challenging. We are playing at veteran mode, so we're about in the middle in terms of difficulty settings. But man, these Space Wolves, they're not kidding around. Alright, they're firing at our battle wagon. And in fact, this battle wagon may be one of the few things we have left to really combat the enemy. We'll have to see, guys. Not really worried about the Slugganobs getting destroyed. They've already taken enough of a pounding. I don't think they're going to provide us much more help from here, but I hate that our Death Dread is getting shot at by these las cannons. It's really frustrating. Assault Squad, return fire at the Sky Claws, and it looks like they might be trying to take back a location here. We don't have a lot of anti-armor weaponry. Oh, there's a Mega Nob. Of course, the Nobs are the closest the Orcs can get to having a sort of noble class. And there are regular Nobs, but the Mega Nobs are pretty high up on the social ranking of the Orcs. Now, of course, we want to focus on the Death Dread, but he's already quite terrified. You can see there, he's panicked. And so for him to open fire on an enemy is probably not going to occur. In fact, I think it's almost impossible. We can't even reach them with a flamethrower. So this guy is in trouble. It's really, it's that simple. I will go ahead and try to do some damage to the remaining enemies. So let's try to take out that Sky Claw. Nice kill. Love seeing them blow up in the air like that. We'll also open fire here on the Speeder. And again, I'm thinking that we can't get many shots from the side, but we could certainly take this area. Let's go ahead and open fire with our Flash Kits. And it looks like the Flash Kits can do a fair amount of damage to the armor. I'm guessing if there were 3 of them, like originally there were, probably would have done a lot more damage. But then again, you know, we don't have many men in this unit, so it's questionable. Yeah, I'm not going to fire at the Dreadnought, but let's try to hit the Land Speeder. There we go. Again, could be a lot better, but we've got to take what we can get. And especially that frontal part of the enemy is going to stop a lot of rounds, but we just got a critical hit. We've got to thank our lucky stars when that does happen. Come on. Alright, guys, now it's time to go after the Predator. So we're going to move the Warbiker up first. Oh, crap. We already got killed. Return fire from one of the enemies. My goodness. Alright, let's move this Warbiker up. And I'm not even sure this guy can do much damage to the Dreadnought. To be honest with you, I think Dreadnought's pretty immune. But we're going to try to fire anyway, firing at the enemy flank. I don't think we did any damage. Alright, let's fire at this guy right here. The Heavy Bolter. So 16 HP, better than nothing. And of course, still a tremendous amount of enemy troops here. Come on. Get him. 5 HP. I mean, better than nothing, but might as well be nothing. Another 5 HP. And let's keep on moving. Oh, come on. Rautif. Let me just use some dock tools against the enemy here. And I think this is going to be the last group that's going to be effective, if they are effective, at destroying the enemy's forces here, and more importantly, taking that supply, the supply point, or the victory point, I should say. Really not sure how it's going to go, but let's also move up the wonderful Big Red. And pretty soon we'll try to give these guys a sort of bonus. For now, we're going to open fire on the Sky Claw with our Warbikes. Yes, critical damage. I think the next shot is going to be a kill shot. Yes, it is. Very nice. Alright, let's take the Pain Boy, move him forward. And of course, we'll take the Nazgul. So the enemy is panicked. That's good news for us. Of course, we still have work to do. I'm still going to keep trying to move the Flash Kits back to cover. I don't see any point in hanging out here because we're basically dead. Yeah, let's move in this guy. Move him back a bit. And actually, we could have used the frag grenade against the Dreadnought. A bit late for that, but definitely going to try to fire on the enemy. Oh, come on. You could do better than that. What about a chopper? Not even. Apparently, we could throw an anti-armor grenade still, but I don't think I want to waste it. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh, this is where the fight could get pretty messy. Use Warbikers or Flash Kits to kill this can. Thank you, Kendra. We're going to try our best, but it's probably not going to be too easy. But we are definitely going to try. Alright, let's use our battle wagon. So I want to open fire first on the weaker units here, just get them out of the way. I do also want to focus fire, though, on the Terminators, so we'll start firing at them. And actually, we got a critical hit on one of the Terminators. We've also got the Kilocan here. Now, he could shoot, but he's going to get shot at himself, so let's just have him fire his rocket launcher from over here. It looks like we didn't get very lucky on the shots. Get him, get him. Good shooting, son. One more. There we go. It's one enemy down, two enemies down. That's the kind of fighting spirit we need, boys. And we can bring in these Slugganobs as well. We can also just fire at the enemy, apparently, but I think we want to bring the Slugganobs in, so let's get over here. Now, they don't have a lot of firepower here, hence the name Slugganobs. They're really more of a close combat group, but we've got to accept the situation we've been placed in, and if we can't get close enough to do damage that way, then we've got to open fire. But once again, you see, even from here, 36 HP isn't bad, and we almost managed to wipe out one of the enemy. Of course, we didn't, but you never know. So I'm going to move these guys up, and I hope we can actually get a shot to wipe out one of these guys with the Meganopes. Once again, definitely doing a lot of damage. Not enough to kill. There we go. Critical shot. One down. Awesome. Love to see that. And we're slowly working these guys down. But of course, we've got to make it all the way over there. And I don't see that happening. Still try to escape with our Death Dread because he's not going to do any damage to the enemy from here. And we shall end the turn. Let's go, my friends. Nice! Flash Gits just got a kill there. Beautiful kill as well. Okay, and we've lost our Death Dread. I was worried about that. Nothing we can do about it now, but that sucks. I feel like with this Predator here, he's going to be able to do enough damage to us that we might not be able to respond properly, but we'll have to see, guys. There's a miss by one of the rockets. A little bit of damage there by another enemy rocket, but it really didn't do too much. 3 HP, we can live with that. What we can't live with are constant critical shots by the las cannons over here, and they just killed one of our Flash Gits. Also just destroyed a war buggy with heavy bolter teams. I mean, these guys definitely have a lot of units to use here to fight back. Critical, nice. So we're about to wipe these guys out. Of course, we still got some Terminators alive over here. But it's good to see that on the left, we're doing a little better than we were in the beginning of this Let's Play. And of course, once again, guys, for those of you that are not aware, this is Legacy of the Weirdboy. This is the new DLC for Sanctus Reach. So I don't believe it's out right now, but it will be out very soon. It's definitely something you want to put on your wish list. Ooh, incoming rockets. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what we can do. So we've got the Grey Hunter Bolter Pack. Let's open fire. Beautiful. Open fire again. What's this? Oh, nice. So since we gain, I guess we gained some sort of level, a goo bomb. I'm going to take the goo bomb here, and I'm going to try to throw it at the enemy. I guess I can't throw it over there, so we'll throw it here. See what happens. It's pretty new. And oh, it's definitely a goo bomb, so that's going to cause some damage to the units in the area. Let's move this guy over here so we can get some shots at the Terminators. Nice. Keep it up, boys. It's also good to see that the Terminators are panicking right now, which is not something Terminators are really supposed to do. They're supposed to know how to keep their cool. Let's hit the Flamer Pack. Come on, you gotta fight better than that, lad. So if any of the enemy moves in here, they're gonna definitely take some damage. I think we've got a lot of dead units, both from our side and the enemy side in this area. Just a lot of dead orcs, dead space marines. It's looking pretty great. Critical hit there against the land speeder. We might eventually be able to take this thing out. Of course, I'm still going to keep on moving because I don't want to get hit by the predator. But let's see if... Well, one of the only reasons I might keep attacking, guys, over to the left here is because I want to get to this point. I don't feel like we're going to get there very easily going to the right. So we might actually take the left just for the sake of making things a little bit easier for ourselves. I'm just going to do the combi shooter because apparently he's not affected by flamethrowers. Come on, land speeder. There we go. Nice critical kill. Critical hit and critical kill. And we're going to keep on moving towards the enemy with our war bikes. Let's move this way with our close combat units as well. That grenade that Painboy Rattletief has is also probably pretty good against enemy armor, things like that. But right now, we're just trying to get to the next point, unlock more units, and then we can talk about how to kill this thing. The scorching knob over there. And actually, we might be able to do something here. It's going to give our guys an automatic cover bonus for 3 turns. And I think this is going to be useful because if we're going to move forward, we're going to obviously try to avoid getting hit by the enemy. And if we can do that, we can definitely get to that location. So I think it's worth it. Let's end the turn. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope that the enemy is somewhat friendly to us and doesn't kill us right away, but gives us a few seconds to collect our thoughts. There we go. The war bike is finished. I'm not even worried about it anymore. There's just no way to save it. We are getting some actual return fire, though, on the enemy right here. But, oh, man, they're still attacking us. And the Thunderwolves also took back a victory point. Now, I don't think we get reinforcements for taking back a victory point, although that would be pretty great. But we're going to have to take out the enemy war bikes and, of course, the enemy hounds here. We're going to have to do something. As you can see, look at all of these Swift Claw squadrons just popping up all over the place. And, of course, the Predator killed our poor war buggy. And now he's working on our poor Flash Gits. I hope they don't get panicked. Like, I hope they could at least keep their morale up. But I've got no idea what's actually going to happen, guys. Nice. Nice shooting. So at least our war buggy knows what he's doing. Or not our war buggy, excuse me, our battle wagon. Ooh, nice hit on the battle wagon. Man, seriously nice hit on the battle wagon. If not for all of these rockets the enemy has, it's just unbelievable the amount of stuff they've got here. I really want to try to fire at the Longfang missile unit, so I'm actually going to move closer. Nice. Waste him. Yes. Longfang missile unit destroyed. Still got a few enemy units here. Come on. There we go. Another kill by the Killican. It's telling me that there's an enemy here, but I don't see any enemy. So we're going to keep on moving. Alright, let's start heading towards them. Come on, boys. It's time for some choppies. First, of course, we want to see if we can damage these guys. And in fact, I think with this explosion, with Rautif, yes, we definitely can damage them. Look at that. Wish there was more of like an explosive sound though, but I can take that. It's supposed to be some sort of plague bomb of sorts, so I don't expect too much of a sound. Fire, critical hit. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Both of them down. I'm gonna move this guy here, and I am going to go ahead and burn the enemy out. It'd be great if it ignited the gas. That would be extremely cool. Of course, I don't expect that to happen, but that would still be really cool. Here we go. It was close. Gotta give him that. Burn him some more. We've got more than one flamethrower squad over here, so I figure we might as well try to get in as much damage as possible, as long as we're not burning our own men. Oh, this is cool. So we have a rally ability with Strack Hedge Smasher. Hey, Stray Light Entertainment, how's it going, guys? On behalf of myself and my mate, we would like to thank you for something to look forward to. Very cool, man. Don't forget to face your vehicles to enemies. Thank you. That is definitely a good point, and that's essentially just keeping the front of those vehicles towards the enemies instead of like what I'm doing here, showing them my side. So I will try to face. Unfortunately, I can't. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. I can't turn the hull. I think we'll still get destroyed, but you're absolutely right. Facing the actual vehicles will let them hit our front armor, which is much stronger than the side armor. Absolutely a good point there. Now I'm going to move good old Big Red over here. I think we have a shot here with a kill bolt. Goodbye. Ooh, it's going right down. Of course, we will take back that location, but the real thing we want to grab is, of course, the next victory point. We've already taken this victory point before. The enemy just took it back. And what about hitting the enemy here? Chance is very low to do any damage, but I think it's the only chance we've got. 4 HP, man. Let's get out of here. Flash gets, we still have a few down alive. He's alive. Let's get the Slugger Knob. And I think here on the left side we absolutely won, but having to worry about the rest of the enemy. And there we go, we finally found the enemy. Oh no, that's just a freaking drop pad. Why is it showing us to fire here? I know the enemy's dead. Ah, I understand now. So it wants us to destroy the drop pad. Of course, we can't be bothered with that. We've got to keep on moving. So we actually still have a shot, but it would have to be used to destroy the drop pad. Well, let's just give it a shot just to remember it. But I think for now, we should just face our guys this way and wait for the enemy to approach. And hope that we get lucky enough to kill them. Who knows? All right, guys, let's end the turn here and turn it over to the enemy. Damn, Predator's getting close. They just totally eliminated one of our squads. Eliminated another one. I mean, the Predator is the biggest threat right now. And those las cannons aren't making things any easier either. Oh, there we go. And as you can see, totally right. The front is sucking up most of the armor, but we're so close to death with this unit that it might not make too much of a difference. I'm still going to fire at the big shooter. The big shooter. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better, but not bad. All right, let's keep moving. And yes, we are going to get shot at. Some reactionary fire there by the enemy unit, the Swift Claws. But I think as long as we can get to that next location, we could consider this somewhat of a victory, at least close to a victory, put it that way. And we could actually heal one of the units this turn, so I'm going to actually heal this guy. Actually, can I heal myself? Yeah, I can. That's beautiful. So we just healed ourselves, which I think was the right move right there. Let's open fire here. One more shot to the Swift Claw Squadron. They should be dead. Awesome. 2 Swift Claws off their bikes. And as for this guy, we can go ahead and at least burn the enemy. Let's see if we actually do more damage with gunfire than flames. And yeah, we absolutely do. Move this bike right next to the enemy bikes. And I guess we can't fire unless we're... That's interesting. So let's go ahead and fire from here. Nice! Beautiful shooting. So we could either get spiky bits, strap and glue more spikes to your armor, 50% chance the attacker takes half the damage they inflict from melee attacks, or loudener, mod your barrel and make it louder and therefore better. I'll take that. So 10 shock damage. We can also take back that victory point and continue moving forward. I think that's a pretty cool little skill there. I like that. It makes things louder, so it makes them better. That's common orc reasoning. It's like, oh, it's louder, so that must be better, stronger, etc. Very smart, them orcs. Alright. I think that's as far as we're getting. But we could keep moving the flash kits, and apparently this flash kits unit might get away. Alright, let's keep going, and we might go east with the rest of our guys. Oh, I see what the enemy kept pointing, or what they kept pointing to on the enemy. It's going to be that Wolfguard Terminator unit. If we could kill them, that would be excellent. Last thing I need is the Wolfguard Terminator killing my Killican. There we go. Critical hit. It's getting nice and personal. Up close and personal, I should say. We should be able... I guess not. I guess we're just barely out of their line of sight there. So, we'll do the next best thing. We'll start moving these guys forward. And just keep putting the enemy under fire. Why the hell not? Alright, doesn't look like we can hit them from here, guys. But everybody's converging on that last point. That is what we're trying to grab. So, we actually do have a second monitor, but unfortunately, when we plug the second monitor in, we actually get lag on this one, so we had to take it out. But it's definitely something that we're considering in the future, to buy that second monitor, or to make it work, really. So we'll have to see what happens, guys. I am sorry about that. But every time we use that second monitor, yeah, we get some lag issues. Ah, thank you, Straylight. Orange is mid and red is worse. Interesting. Very cool. Alright, I think we can end the turn here. And hopefully get to that victory point next turn. Come on. Oh, they're going to get it this turn, I think. I think they're going to get the war wagon. The battle wagon, I should say. Oh, yeah. They're going to get the battle wagon. No! Oh, well, it lasted as long as it could. There's not even a wreck of it. It's been totally destroyed. Alright, back to our turn. Boom! That's nice. We can get Grigger, which Grotz can fit into small places, perfect for a quick patch job. Vehicle regains 20 HP per turn. Oh, heck yes. I'm taking that. Well, I want to see if this guy can just regain all his HP. That would be excellent. And I'm going to destroy the drop pod just so our other units get a better view at the enemy, if they spot them, of course. Let's move forward. And we'll fire at the las cannon unit. Of course, our chance to hit is pretty low. But at this point, anything is better than nothing. And they actually avoided just about all of the damage from there. Alright, let's move in Rautif. Fortunately, well, no. Gotta wait 3 turns before he can fire that. So actually we could give a pretty nice combat ability here to Rattleteeth. Just not sure if it's the right idea. Let's get the Melt-A-Gun pack. Hopefully we can destroy them. Of course we got Big Red on the move. Good old Big Red. And I'm gonna use the Kill Bolt against the enemy. Boom! 1 down. Wish we could use it twice, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Scorching Nobs, of course, for scorching. So I guess I can... Interesting. I guess I can only fire it ahead of me, or at the location ahead of me, if that makes sense. We're still moving forward, by the way, guys. Let's get those flash kits up close and personal to the enemy. I want to see what reinforcements we get, and whether or not they're going to be sufficient to take on the remaining enemies. Would love to finish off that unit, but I'm more focused on what's coming up. So we're going to keep on moving forward. For now, the Terminators get away with just a warning. Yes, regen for vehicles, indeed. Not enough prayers to the machine god, says Firefly God. Gork and Mork. Alright, let's end the turn. Pretty nice critical hits there on our unit, man. That's painful. Come on. I'm going to see if Rattleteeth can actually... Well, I was going to say if he can give this guy some HP, but they just lost a unit. Maybe he can just be the main attacker right now. I mean, Rattleteeth is definitely capable of a fight. So we're going to move him this way. Oh, you son of a bitch. Critical hit on both. Let's go ahead and go for the Urti Syringe. I like it because it's earthy. Wait a minute, that helped the enemy? What the hell is wrong with me? Alright, now we really have to kill this thing. And, in fact... There we go. Wow! Well, we got a battle cannon. Now, this is definitely going to be effective against the enemy predators. I'm not sure how effective it's going to be against these guys, though. It's definitely cool, though. Let's go ahead and at least attack. Nice. I know I can attack them again, but first I want to get closer. Much closer. I think I've got that power vomit. Yeah, of course it's going to hurt my own men too, but sacrifices must be made. Let's move forward here. Good shooting, boys. Only 1 HP, but it was enough to take out the enemy. Today I joined the All-Father. That's pretty cool. Similar to the Sioux saying, it's a good day to die. There we go. And it's definitely a good day to die for them, but not so much for me. We want to keep on fighting no matter what and get a victory. So we're going to keep on moving. More cover bonus for my men. And I guess these guys can go back and try to finish the enemy off. Don't forget that they've got that grenade bonus that they just recently unlocked. But it's probably a good idea to look out for the enemy at the very least. Keep an eye on them. Oh, come on, let's get him. Good shooting, boys. Very good shooting. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. So, of course, we are continuing with Sanctus Reach. And this is Legacy of the Weirdboy. Except we're already getting shot at. So, the enemy spotted us. But this thing is absolutely capable of killing a Terminator. I'm just not I'm not sure how close that Terminator is. We need to find out pretty damn soon. So let's keep moving forward. Kill him. Of course, feel free to ask Straylight any questions you may have in the comments down below. They're here to answer them. And they, of course, created the game itself, so I think you can learn a lot from these guys. Now, we could get a flashy bomb or a stun bomb. I like the stun bomb. I think it probably more practical, but, I mean, we're orcs. We're not supposed to be very practical, to be honest. Come on, let's find it. Where's that damn predator? Still can't see the Predator, so we're gonna have to get even closer. Or the Terminator. Is it the Terminator or the Predator? See, this is what a 40k noob I am. I need to learn my terms. Oh, the Dreadnought. That's what it is. The Dreadnought. It is. Thank you, Firefly boy. Thank you, my friend. That's exactly what it is. Good old Dreadnought. Not a fan of it. All right, we're gonna throw the grenade at the Wolfgar Terminator. So this smells bad, and all it seems to do is impede movement, from what I can see. So we're just gonna open fire. It is cool though. I mean, if somebody's trying to attack or you've got a fast unit, it's probably gonna come in very handy. I would think so anyway. Apparently, we can still throw it even after firing twice. And hello, Ben. How are you doing, man? Finally see it. Bit late now, isn't it? 52 damage. Damn. And they're gonna also have these guys do some damage with plasma cannons. Nice. Keep it up, boys. Enemy is nearly panicking here. And actually, I think we could probably finish them off. Get the glory of murdering some Terminators. Chop him. Come on, you could have done better than that, boys. All right, let's see if we can get a decent shot here on the Dreadnought. Oh, yeah. So see, if we had a few chances to fire this cannon, we might be able to ultimately kill that Dreadnought, but really only time will tell. But once again, guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank everybody for watching. Obviously, I want to thank Straylight for showing up as well. It's always cool to have you guys here. So make sure to let me know what you guys think. And we're going to actually go ahead and save this just in case you guys want to see the rest of this game in another future stream. Remember, this is just mission 1 of Legacy of the Weirdboy, and from what I can see, there's a lot of missions there. So this has a lot of fun packed into it, this entire expansion. I can't wait to play it fully myself. This is something I might even need to put on my channel. I'm really, really liking it, and a lot of action and a lot of abilities that the original game didn't have, but of course they've added here, and I just can't wait to play. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care and have an awesome, awesome day.